and welcome to Sports Talk. And I have Gary with me tonight, and this is Denise Harris. Welcome. Ready to talk some football?
I'm ready, Denise. I've been ready.
Oh dear, what a weekend, huh?
Oh, I know it. We had some good games this last weekend here.
Yeah.
Especially that Broncos and Raiders game. I loved it. Every bit of it.
They had to fight for it, though. They had to fight for it.
Oh, I know it.
It was a good game.
Tooth and nail down to the last second.
It was a good game. I like those kind of games.
You know, it reminded me, Denise, of how it used to be.
Yes.
Back in the day, you know, when, remember the term cardiac kids?
Yes. I sure do.
Brought back memories.
Oh, yeah, very much so. Let me ask you something. Not on the Broncos, but what did you think of Vontae Davis and what he did?
Vontae Davis?
Vontae Davis, that he retired at halftime. What the heck?
Oh, I heard about that, and I don't have the full story on that, Denise. I wish I could give you a better answer, but I just read about that today.
Yeah.
I heard that he retired at halftime. I'm going, what?
Yeah.
I've never heard of anybody doing that.
Well, they were getting beat bad, and he just felt his body was done. It was he figured it out.
He made that decision at that moment.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. 30 years old and retired. Well, he's a cornerback, so yeah, he takes some abuse, but you think he would have known this before halftime. I don't know. That was kind of a shock.
No doubt. He should, right? I mean, he must have been beat up pretty bad to do that. I mean, I don't know. That's got to be a record anybody ever. That's got to be a first.
I've never heard of it happening, so yeah.
I haven't either.
That was kind of crazy. So, what games did you watch this weekend? All of them?
Well, I wish I could, but I don't have time to watch all the games. But I did watch, of course, Raiders versus the Broncos.
Yep. And let's see. That was a close one. That was a good game.
We had the Chiefs and the Steelers play Sunday.
Oh, yeah, that was great. That was great. I like to see him beat like that. That was a great game.
It was high scoring, good game. Yeah, they both sides did great. I was really impressed with Roethlisberger.
I can't. I'm glad he gets beat. I can't stand him.
Well, I know, a lot of people can't. But also McCollum, he did really well. On Sunday. I was impressed with him as well. He had 6 touchdowns.
I know. That was crazy, right?
Right? I know it. I could. That's a record, Denise.
Yeah.
Let's see. The last time, I'm looking for it right now here. He tied a franchise record with 6 touchdown passes, and the Kansas City Chiefs put on an impressive offensive display in a 42-37 win over the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday.
They were great.
I don't think that was the one. That was McCombs had 10 through 2 games. Denise, this was McComb had 10 TD passes through 2 weeks, the most ever by a quarterback through 2 games in NFL history.
Wow.
So, yeah, that was the record right there that in NFL history. We had a couple of them this weekend.
Yeah, it was great. I watched the Bears tonight, too. Well, I was watching highlights after I got home, and wow. Bears came through. Oh, boy, what is up with Russell Wilson? He used to be so much better.
Oh, I know it. What is it? Him or let's see what kind of numbers did he have tonight?
Oh, not real good ones, that's for sure. Yeah, he was not. I not seen him this bad. He's missing. I don't know.
I'm trying to look here to see what I've got down on him. I know we had to wait on this game because it was a Monday night game. And
Right. He only completed 22 of 36 passes, and it was 226 yards. But their running game was so bad. And go Khalil Mack! Wow.
Well, I know.
He had.
I missed that game. And then,
so many sacks. It was totally great.
Well, we had multiple sacks tonight.
Oh, yeah, he did. He was awesome. Yeah, I can't believe there's got to be a reason John Gruden traded him off. He must know something or think he knows something that we don't know.
Well, I'm still trying to figure that out.
I think a lot of people are.
Yeah. What did Von Miller said? He said that was a good trade. And I think he said it was for Mac. It was a good trade for him.
Yeah.
And I believe he said also that it was a good trade for the Raiders. And I didn't get to read the whole article.
Apparently it was, so we shall see. I don't know. The Raiders fans were pretty upset over that. But
we would have imagined, Denise, if he would have been there this last Sunday against the Broncos. That would have been a lot tougher on us.
Wow, yeah, that might have not been such a close game. It's like the Browns. The Browns are looking so much better. Go figure. They tied a game with Pittsburgh, which is highly unusual. And they barely got beat yesterday. So their defense is looking good. I think, as far as the Browns go, their defense for a change is looking really good. And I'm not a Browns fan. I live in Ohio, but I'm not a Browns fan. But Tyrod Taylor needs to quit holding on to the ball and thinking he can run and do things he shouldn't be doing. That's my opinion.
He's being a ball hog.
Yeah, he's getting on my nerves a little bit with that. It's like, throw the ball. Don't be, doing the fancy stuff and making a name for yourself. This isn't what it's about. So that's a good thing. What did you think about the Clay Matthews hit?
Well, with the Packers?
Yeah.
I did. This is the first I've heard of it, Denise. I'm sorry, but like I said, I didn't have time. That was against Green Bay and let's see, Vikings.
On Teddy Bridgewater. Yes. He
29-29.
He sacked the quarterback, and he didn't hit him on his below the waist. He didn't. It wasn't a helmet to helmet or anything. He grabbed him by the waist and tackled him. He got flagged, and he got flagged for roughing the passer. So
I heard about that, but I think, Denise, there was another that did that and got fined about the same incident, same charge.
Okay, but
a bad hit. Now I can't remember.
This wasn't a bad hit. This was not a bad hit. He had him around the waist and tackled him. He did not hit him below the knee, at the knees. He did not hit him above the shoulders. This was around the waist tackle. Why was that a roughing the passer? What are these guys supposed to do? How are they supposed to tackle him?
Well, yeah.
I'm just saying.
In Packer territory. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with these officiating with these refs. Not only if that was a bad call, Denise said they're doing it in Denver too.
It's terrible. I mean, these guys don't know what they're supposed to do. Okay, we can't. He grabbed him around the waist, and sacked him. He did not, do anything wrong, and of course he was gotten for the roughing the passer penalty, but he did not. And these guys are like, in fact, they asked Von Miller about it, and he's like, I don't know what we're supposed to do. he was asked, how are you guys supposed to, sack him or tackle him? He goes, I don't know. There's no, it wasn't, like I said, he didn't hit him below the knees or at the knees. It wasn't above the shoulders. He had him around the waist and tackled him. So what is the problem here?
They're going to have to redefine that and let them know
you
what's
think?
going on here.
I mean, that was just I don't think that was a right call at all. So, I don't know what you all think out there.
Denise, it's, Clay Matthews, he's a clean player as far as I've seen him. He's not one of the ones that is going in there to hurt anybody.
Right.
He plays football and he plays it well.
Yes,
and
he does.
Been in the league for many years.
Yes.
And for him to do that really surprises me.
Yeah. It was a clean hit. There was nothing wrong with it. And that's what really got me, because it was a clean hit. He didn't pound on him. He didn't, tackle him to hurt him. He just sacked him. And it was around the waist, and he tackled him to the ground. So what was the problem? They're saying roughing the passer, but I don't think so. It's just they are.
Did you see that, Denise? Did you see that particular play?
Yeah.
I bet the fans were in uproar.
Oh yeah, they were. And there was nothing wrong with it. It's like, okay, what's a clean hit to the officials then? They better figure this out, the officiants. Again, there's always something with them, and they're getting on my last nerve.
It's changing so much, Denise, that it's going to become to where it's not going to be football anymore. It's going to be more of a flag football, maybe.
Flag football. Yeah, isn't that the truth? I mean, you see it all the time. They sack the quarterback. Poor, who was it yesterday?
Are you talking about not the Broncos-Raiders game?
No. There was another. God, who was it? I can't think. And they just, it was crazy. The hits he was getting on. The tackles. It was yesterday. I can't remember what game it was. I saw the highlights on it. But, they sacked that quarterback, and they piled on him. Nobody got flagged. And Clay Matthews gets a clean hit and sacks him, and he gets flagged. I don't get it. They better figure this out.
I'd say so. I'd probably fight that call, and I definitely would oppose that.
Oh yeah.
When it comes down to the grievance.
Yeah, something, because there was nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. So yeah, what did you guys all think out there? If you're listening.
Right. Let's call in and let us know.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Denise, with these calls like that, okay, it wasn't a quarterback hit like you're talking.
No.
But look at it yesterday. There was another game besides Broncos-Raiders that there was, and I'm sure a lot of people would agree with me that there was a couple of calls against the Broncos that I didn't really agree with the official.
Yeah.
One was against Sutton. They had a couple that were called back that they could have touchdowns.
Yeah.
One was against Tim Patrick, and one was against Sutton, and I don't know. Both of them I didn't agree with, and by the roar of the crowd and the mile high, they didn't either.
Yeah, no, they did not. Yeah, because that first half was pretty. Oh, Stafford. Yeah, maybe it was him. I don't know. What did you think of the Clay Matthews hit, Ike? He's on here, but I want to know what he thought.
I didn't know.
Yeah, it was a clean hit. I don't know. I don't know. What do you think of Keenum at this point?
Keenum I believe he is one of the ones that drove and was a leader in that last drive. You seen when he ran the ball in himself and scored?
Yep.
I thought, wow, man, that's great, And he took a hit, but he did it for the team, and scored.
Yeah, he did.
I think he's doing great, Denise. He threw an interception yesterday, but it didn't result in a score.
Okay, they tackled Keenum, correct?
Yes.
Nobody got called, and that they didn't get called for roughing passer.
No, you're absolutely correct. I see where you're going with that.
Yeah.
You're relating that to Clay Matthews.
Yep.
And once they figured out what he was doing, they dogpiled him. And
yep.
That's the kind of quarterback we need in Denver.
Yep.
And we've been waiting for that for a long time. I think Denver fans are happy with him.
So far, yeah. He had a slow start. They were kind of slow getting started yesterday, but they came back. It was great.
So should we talk about the Broncos-Raiders game?
Sure.
Yeah. Well, let's get started here.
Okay, go for it.
Raiders at 225. We're in the Mile High city of Denver.
Yeah.
And here we got Raiders coming to challenge our team, the Denver Broncos. Well, a lot of fans, Denise, showed up and they thought, "Oh, we got this game and we got this. We got it.
Yeah.
We got it." Well, we didn't have it. First quarter, we really didn't do much, or second quarter as well. The first half.
Yeah, the first half was
terrible. But we kept them down to, what was it, Denise? 12 points at halftime.
Yeah,
they had 12.
Yep.
And I was pleased we were still in the ball game. So,
oh yeah,
I was hoping. Now that we got that out of the way, let's come back and let's play some football.
Yep.
We did have some good moments. Pico recovered a fumble in the first quarter.
Yep.
But it was called back because of a flag that was called.
It was holding. Yeah, was it holding something? I think it was holding. Wasn't it?
It was offsides, Denise.
Offsides, okay.
And so they got the ball back.
Yep.
We went into the second quarter. Our defense, I really think Denise did a good job. I really think we need some work on the. I'm thinking, what happened to the no-fly zone?
Yeah.
Where did they go? I mean, there's been a lot of changes in our defensive secondary, and so we got to expect that, I suppose. And look, it's second game, week 2.
Yeah, it's only week 2.
I think they'll come around, Denise. And anyway, they targeted them. They were throwing pass after pass after pass on them, and they were open. Coach Joseph, he said, "I think that we're being a little too cautious," and I agree with him. I think that they were falling back. For the only reason I can think of, Denise, is maybe they were too quick for them, and so they had to fall back a little. They're playing like a pre-bench defense to me. So When you get from that, you let them catch the ball, and don't let them get that long run.
Exactly.
So, but we did well. 12 points. It started out 3. In the first quarter they had 3-0 against us.
Uh-huh.
It went into the second quarter. Von Miller got a sack at the beginning of the second quarter. Did you see that, Denise?
Yes.
He got him low, and I mean that was a good hit. He had actually, Denise. He had 2 sacks, but they called one of them. There was a penalty on that, and so he didn't get to record that sack.
He had 3 total, though.
Did he really have 3? Okay.
Yeah, he had 3 in the game. He's on a pace. So, yeah. He's on a pace to break a record. So, yeah, you go.
First game, when he had 3 sacks, I thought, wow, okay, let me figure that out. 3 times 16, and he's on the path of he's ready to break a record. You know that, don't you?
Yep.
All-time record.
Of course.
And so, yeah, I think he'll get it, Denise. And
I think so.
Now.
Yeah.
He's already in mid-season form.
Yep.
He's I love Von Miller.
He is an awesome guy, on and off the field. So
he really does help the team out. He's a motivator. He's a leader. You can't ask for anybody better.
Nope. How about Emmanuel Sanders? Woohoo!
I know.
Yeah.
He had a good game. You know, he was running for the game balls too, and I think that he probably it was between Emmanuel and Lindsey.
Oh, Philip Lindsey. Yeah.
Philip.
Yeah, Philip Lindsey. Wow. Yeah, running back. He's great. He's going to be a great asset to the team.
Did you see that run, that 53-yard run?
Uh-huh.
Wow. You know what? I've heard the term, lightning in a bottle.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
That come to mind right away. You just can't catch lightning.
Nope, you sure can. Yeah, he's a great asset to the team.
I just couldn't believe the speed he had. I mean, he was gone. I see him, I go, whoa.
Yep.
He is going. I thought he was going to outrun that defender that was chasing him, but that was a good run.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, they can.
What did he have? 107 yards that game.
Yep. Yeah. And of course, Von Miller taking down Derek Carr, and Derek Carr, I think he's doing really well. But yeah, that was a good game. Good Lord. Very good.
Let's see. I'm looking for now that you mentioned Derek Carr. I'm looking here. Okay, Derek Carr at 29 completed passes out of 32, and he had 288 yards, 1 touchdown,
Yep.
no interceptions.
Nope.
Which that's pretty good stats right there.
Oh, yeah.
He wasn't in the 300-yard club yet, but he was pretty close.
Yes, he was. Actually, it was a good defensive game, is what it turned out to be. Both defenses really stepped up. So, yeah. He's both teams, I think that was one of the better games I've seen in a long, long time.
Yeah.
Of course, he's the...
I'm looking here, and there's one thing I wanted to mention, too, about him. And I can't seem to find it here. It's right close by. What would you think about Gruden, Denise?
I love John Gruden. I love John Gruden. I was waiting for it. I really was. He was biting at the bit to get back into it. He really was. He wanted to be playing on the field football. He didn't want to be up in that sportcaster's booth. Believe me. And I love John Gruden. I think he's great.
Chucky?
Yeah. He's just great. I love him. I think.
Do you know what his record is, Denise, against Denver?
No.
His record is 1 out of 10.
Wow. Almost had two, except the last seconds. But
almost.
Yeah, that was a good game. But 2 weeks in a row we had tie games. Go figure that. Green Bay tied. Green Bay had a tie game this week, and last week it was the Browns at Pittsburgh. So, I don't know. Is that going to be the thing this year? That's going to be interesting.
You know what? You hardly hear that, do you?
No, and we've already had two, and it's only the second week.
We're in the second week, yeah. Well, Gruden, I know he wasn't happy. He wanted to get a win out of that.
Oh, sure.
Outing. I didn't see his red face. You know how he normally gets.
No, he didn't.
He was strong.
You know who gets that red face is Pete Carroll. He cracks me up. Oh my God.
Oh,
that mouth goes to go with that gum. Look out.
Yeah, chewing bubble gum.
Yeah, Pete Carroll's the one. He always cracked me up. He gets upset. Wow. He's going to have a heart attack on that field one of these days, I'm telling you. He cracks me up. He's something else. But Von Miller, he's on the pace to break Denver's all-time sack record this year. He's now in the top 50 on the NFL's all-time sack list. So you go, Von Miller. Wow.
Von Miller. Yeah. I really think he's going to do it.
Oh, yeah, I do too. And that forced, by him taking Derek Carr down, instead of a touchdown, they had to punt or even a field goal.
Yeah, that's right. Following that play, he forced them to punt.
Yep. So, yeah, they are. That's it. Yeah, he got 3 sacks that game. Woo-hoo.
Lynch, we usually can contain Lynch pretty good. And
Yeah.
I think we did that game yesterday.
The defense, both sides played really well. Really well.
Like you said, Denise, it was a defensive game.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Well, it's obvious by the score.
Yeah.
He had 18 carries for 65 yards and 1 TD. Normally he'll come out of the game with a 100-yard game at least.
Yeah.
So that held him pretty good there.
Not too bad.
I was impressed. Lynch is a tough guy.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Their receiving core, Amari Cooper. Now he's one you got to watch closely too. He had 10 receptions and he had 116 yards, 11.6 yards each time he touched that ball.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that because it was more focused on Lindsey and Sanders and everybody else. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, I knew that Amari Cooper was going to give us problems. And that's normal for him right there. That's his normal numbers, his statistics.
Yeah.
So, like we were saying earlier about they were being a little too cautious. And there was a reason for it, I'm sure. And that was not to let them get away from them. They were letting them catch the ball, but once they caught it, they didn't want them to run down the field with it. So I think that was that. Well, it worked for them.
Yeah.
So that was good.
Yeah. So
Keenan was sacked. Did you know that he got sacked?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
he, a lot of people. He threw 3 interceptions that first game.
Yeah.
And I kind of thought about that, and I thought, oh. And then at the same time, I was saying, all right, now that we got that out of the way, let's play some football.
Yeah, hopefully, yes. Honestly, I'm still not too sure about Keenum yet. We'll see next couple games, I think. I don't know. I don't know yet. I'm still on the fence with him. I really am.
I agree with you on that because I am too. I got to see more of his play.
Yeah.
But he definitely has a heart for, and he's tough.
Yeah, I agree.
Tough player. So he's got that part of it. It's the one thing that I think they worried about is him protecting that ball and not throwing interceptions.
Yep. And who are they playing up next week? Ravens.
They got the Ravens.
The Ravens are whoa.
Oh.
I don't know. The Baltimore's.
Let's see. Let me make sure. Broncos, Ravens.
Yeah,
yes.
It's the Ravens. Yeah.
And that's September 23rd.
Yep.
In Baltimore.
Yep, in Baltimore.
It's going to be an away game.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one. We'll see how he handles Flacco. So, although, Keenum did prove, he could rebound. But that's thanks to his players around him, too. Emmanuel Sanders catching that,
Yeah, that you're absolutely right. We lost a player yesterday, Denise.
Yeah.
Was it? We just acquired him here this off season.
Yeah.
He's a veteran. I'm trying to look him up right now. He's out though. We lost him for the season. I believe it was some kind of leg injury. I'm looking at, but yeah, he's one of the top linemen that we had. So it's kind of sad to lose him.
Yeah, that takes a toll on them. The whole team when you have a player like that gets hurt. So.
I know, and he come in for that side that right tackle that we needed last year, and we never quite got it until we acquired him this off season.
Right.
Anyway, yeah, I think that was
DeMarcus.
Beautiful win for Denver. They showed the toughness. One thing, Denise, is that they never gave up.
That's very true. They didn't. They kept on going, and they pulled it out. So you go, Broncos. Were you talking about DeMarcus Walker?
Oh, no, it wasn't Walker.
Okay.
I couldn't find it, Denise, but I know it wasn't Walker. Ike, do you know who that was that we lost yesterday? Can you look that up for us? I really hated to see him go. They said it was an injury, season-long injury.
Oh,
so,
I saw somebody had a broken leg. I don't know if that...
Maybe that's what it was, Denise. He broke his leg.
There was somebody that I saw on highlights on the bottom that somebody got his leg broke. I wasn't sure. I don't remember if that was Denver or not. Let me check real quick.
Yeah, he was playing that right tackle, offensive right tackle for us, and he definitely knew his job, and I don't know exactly how it happened, or bad. He fell on it bad, and somebody fell on his leg, or what the case was. But I know it was his leg, and then when you said that it might be broken, that I thought,
I don't know if that's him or not.
If you mentioned his name, I would know.
Let's see. Here's the injury report. Keyshawn Vieira.
What's his last name again?
Keyshawn Vieira.
Vieira.
Yeah. Actually, Philip Lindsay got hurt. Knee. Wow.
Philip? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't either. Tim Patrick, who he was a wide receiver, calf injury. Brandon Marshall, knee injury.
Oh. So have they said anything about how long he may be out?
Derek Wolf, abdomen injury. Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
You know, he wasn't quite healthy when he came in the game.
Yeah. So, Sam Jones, Ron Leary, Philip Lindsay, Tim Patrick, Brandon Marshall.
Hopefully they're not so serious on most of them.
Yeah, let's hope so.
I'm looking to see what I've got written down here. And I don't see a name that I read that I know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Garrett Bowles? Was it Garrett Bowles?
No, Garrett plays on the other side. He's the left
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
He was...
If anybody knows the answer to that question, please call in and let us know.
Yeah.
We'd like to know.
Because I went through all the injuries and it wasn't on there apparently, so I don't know.
And sometimes they don't get it in there quick enough.
Yeah, it's true. Very true. But Von Miller, wow, he's what a player. He's our
franchise player.
He's awesome. He is so good. You hate to see, some of these older players, start retiring and stuff because they made the game what it is. And I just hate to see.
He's been a mentor for a lot of players that come to us, rookies and what have you.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
He took Bowles under his...
Garrett Bowles, under his wing.
And he showed him, what it takes to be a lineman. And,
yes, absolutely.
Trenches and... Bowles... What is his first name, Denise?
Garrett.
Derek, right?
Garrett.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. I think we got a couple of Dereks already.
There's a few. Yeah, there is. It was, he got 3 sacks, Von Miller did, so yay for him.
Yeah. So then that means that he's got 6 sacks in 2 games so far. Counting that first game already, didn't it?
4.
No, you weren't.
Because
he had 3 sacks in the first game, and then he come in, and I know. Now I'm not sure. I thought I heard them call one back because of penalty. I was saying that earlier, and I got it written down here too that. I know they called one of them back. So he may have had 3 sacks. I don't...
They're saying 3. I don't know. They're saying 3, but don't know for sure.
as easy as he did it, that first game, what's going to stop him from any other game from getting at least 3 sacks?
He's 10.5 sacks away from breaking the Broncos' all-time record.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Against the Raiders, a strip sack. He got it called back, holding penalty. He got another sack. Miller has now recorded 4 sacks this season. He's got 4 total.
Okay, that's right.
Yes. He's only 10.5 away from breaking the Broncos record. So you go. Oh, he'll get those easy.
He'll definitely break it this year.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, even before, let's see, if he at his pace right now, let's say he gets 3 sacks a game, so that'd be week 4, 5, 6, week 7?
Yeah.
Well, hey, he can do it in week 6.
Sure, he could. Depends who they play. We'll see if he can go against Flacco. That's going to be a good game, I think.
Yeah, I don't know how his line's doing. I imagine they're good offensive lines. I don't hear a lot of him getting sacked.
No. So.
Vaughn said this about the Raiders. He said that the Raiders were one of the best offensive lines in the league.
Yeah, they struggled against them. They really did, but both sides did. Both offenses struggled against, both offensive lines struggled, obviously, because neither team was getting that many points. So that field goal at the end was just pretty. It was great. So.
Let's see, that was it.
Now here's a Von Miller and the Denver's defense, of course, will face the Ravens next week. Joe Flacco has been sacked 5 times already.
Oh, okay.
So,
maybe
his line is breaking down there.
Yeah. I wonder if they got any injuries to their line.
I don't know. I haven't looked up the stats for the Ravens, but yeah. So he's been sacked 5 times in 2 games. So we shall see.
Well, we'll make sure want to make sure that he's on pace.
At least twice, at minimum twice. So, yeah.
Right. Let Bradley Chubb have 1 or 2.
Sure, he'll share.
Right. I thought also Thomas. I thought he got hurt yesterday, but I didn't see him in the injury list.
No, I didn't see him on the injury list either. So maybe he did. Maybe it was just a little injury. Wasn't really injured. He'll play next week. So we'll see.
He come back out, but he stood down for a while now. I was kind of worried about him.
He wasn't on the injury list. So.
Well, good. And let's say basically, Denise, it was Raider game.
Yeah.
The whole game up until the last.
It was crazy.
Third quarter was 19-7 Raiders.
Yep.
And then they had Sanders. Then we got the ball.
Yep.
In the third quarter, 5:25 left in the third quarter, and Sanders had 2 gains of on 2 catches that were good gains, and so we went down the field, and we didn't score again. It was 19-7 on through the third quarter, and then come the fourth quarter, we scored 10 points.
Yeah.
10 points because it made it 19-17.
Right.
Raiders still.
Yep.
And it was 5:58 at that point.
Yep.
Well, the Broncos held them. That defense you were talking about.
Yep.
We held them down. They threatened a score on us, and we held them down to stopping them.
Yeah.
And we ended up, final score was
2019. Crazy.
2019. Yeah.
1 point.
1 point.
Oh, that was crazy. Oh, dear Lord. Boy, what about the Saints lost last week, okay? But they were down. Now, in the fourth quarter, they were down 48-24. They came back with 16 unanswered points. It was a 48-40 ball game in the first week. That was totally insane. That was totally insane that they came back like that. If they had a little more time, they might have tied it up. It's hard telling, but wow, Drew Brees came back, and it ended up a one-score game basically. At the end, they came back with 16 unanswered points. That was insane. So, but
that's
that was
a high-scoring game as well.
yeah, I think that was 88 points in that game.
You don't hear a lot of that either.
No.
That reminded me of that game with Dallas and Denver.
Yeah, yeah.
They had, I think, the total points on that game was 99 points.
It was insane, yeah. But to come back in the fourth quarter with 16 unanswered points, it was like halfway through the fourth quarter, and they came back. They were getting beat pretty good, and here they came back. If Breeze would have had a little more time, they might have beat them by one. It was or tied it up. That was an insane game. It really was last week.
Look, their record right now is 1-1.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
So, they could have went 2-0.
Yep.
That would have been good.
And another 1 point game, of course, last week was the Packers. They won 24-23. Another crazy game in the last seconds again. So there's a lot of that going on. And, of course, they tied yesterday. So that's 2 ties so far this season. I wonder how many we'll have this year. That's a little crazy.
And who was it? Let's see, who was the other? I'm looking. The other tie.
It was Pittsburgh-Cleveland last week.
Pittsburgh-Cleveland.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, go figure. So we didn't lose.
I know it.
Yeah, go figure against Pittsburgh. Wow. I was pretty impressed because they're so bad.
I guess he got an elbow injury on that game as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it carried it into yesterday. You're talking about the week 1?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yesterday, he still had some soreness in the achy elbow, and he's still, Denise, threw a good game that I was really impressed about that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to look for his numbers. Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
Okay. Week 2 football game on Sunday. Hinesville, Pittsburgh. Let's see. Oh. Where'd you go? They say, Denise, that a clean desk is a sign of what is it? Insane, or not insane, but a brilliant mind, I guess.
There you go. Yes. We're so brilliant, we can't stand it.
Anyway, it's got to be here. He had a terrific game against the Chiefs yesterday. They both did. Patrick Holmes.
Oh, yeah.
We were talking about him.
Yeah.
He had that 6 touchdowns in that record-breaking game, and I always thought about why they would let Alex Smith go. And I
Yeah.
thought,
Yes. I agree. But yeah.
I thought he was a terrific quarterback. He
Yeah.
did a lot for the Chiefs, but this young kid, he also has got some talent.
Uh-huh.
I mean, 6 touchdowns in a game.
Hi, Jenny. Good to see you. Oh, yeah, that, what is it, Patrick Mahomes?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, oh, yes, he is. Let's hope he continues that way. Wow.
Well, not when he plays us, Denise. Not when he plays the Denver Broncos. We got 2 games.
Yeah.
They're in our AFC West division, and
Uh-huh.
this was anytime we play a divisional team that it's a must-win game. We have to win them games because you never know.
Oh, yeah.
Could end up in a tie.
Yeah, it depends on a lot of things then for the who goes
Right.
and who doesn't. Yeah.
And we're going to have they got, I'm sure, we're not thinking ahead of time, I'm sure, but we're going to have to study him really well.
Yeah. Yes.
Let's see. He finished 23-28, 326 yards in his 3rd career start.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how. Have you heard, Denise, how Alex Smith is doing in Washington?
No, actually, I really haven't heard anything about Washington.
I haven't either, and I don't know what their record is at right now. Redskins 1-1 and AFC East is what they scored 9 points yesterday against the Colts.
Oh.
The Colts beat them 21-9.
Ouch.
In Washington.
Oh. That's.
Sure.
I haven't seen a Redskins game yet this year. So I haven't seen what's going on with the team or anything like that. So, excuse me, I'll have to do my homework on that. But yeah, I really haven't heard anything about the Redskins in the first 2 weeks. I'll be perfectly honest. So I don't know.
Yeah, we're just beginning the season out.
Yeah, but they're not standing out apparently because I haven't heard a thing about the Redskins.
Right. I don't know, Denise. I keep looking for Roethlisberger's numbers, and I've written them down, and it's almost like I've got to read every page that I have. But anyway, he did have a terrific game. He was like in the 400 club, as well as McCombs. I think McCombs. What did I say? He had 326 yards.
Mahomes,
I think Roethlisberger actually had more yards than him.
Yeah, he did, but it didn't help him, apparently.
But, yeah, he didn't get away with the win, though.
Nope. I'm sorry. I don't like the man, so I'm glad they lost. My opinion, guys. I can't stand him.
Roethlisberger, you're talking about?
Roethlisberger, yeah, I cannot stand that man. I don't like him. I think he should retire. My opinion. Just me.
Well,
not necessarily.
You're not the only one. When it comes to Denver, we don't like him in Denver. I know that.
I don't like him anywhere, so I don't care who they play. I hope they lose. Do you think Le'Veon Bell is really playing that much of a part being gone with them?
I don't know, Denise.
Do you think, they're really hurting because of him being gone? I don't know if he would play that much of a part.
Yeah, I guess the numbers tell the story.
Yeah, I guess. But do you think it would have been any different? I don't know.
I don't either. But that's a good thing to check up on and see what's going on there. Yep.
I mean, every week they say, "Oh, if Le'Veon Bell was here, this wouldn't happen or that wouldn't happen." I don't think so. I just think they're, I think, personally, I think he should hang it up. I think he's done. Roethlisberger.
Yeah, he's got quite a few years in already. I haven't heard anything of him planning on a retirement yet.
That's too bad. I'm sorry, but that's too bad.
Who's their backup quarterback? I don't know.
I don't even know. Do they have one? I don't know. Let's find out.
Yeah, let's see what he. That's a good question.
Yeah, because you never hear anything about that. They usually talk about that.
And I think there was one time that I remember that he was on the injury.
Yeah, because of his ankle or something.
I
his
believe
leg,
so.
Something like that. He was out.
Yeah.
Hi, W.O.
He wasn't out for long, I don't think.
Let's see. Let's see.
Come on, call on in and help us out here with
backup court, Landry Jones, Josh Dobbs, and Mason Rudolph. And I've never heard of any of them. So there you go.
I haven't either.
Don't know who the hell they are. So.
Hey, I guess they hired them to carry a clipboard around.
I guess. I don't know. Don't know, but that's Landry Jones, Josh Dobbs, and Mason Rudolph are their backups. I don't know.
I've never heard of them either, Denise.
Nope.
So,
Le'Veon Bell, yeah. He's missed 16 games. Do you think he's that big of a being missed, Stephen? You think?
Is Stephen there?
Yeah.
Hello, Stephen.
He's on chat.
Yeah. Come on out, Stephen. Talk to us.
Oh, rumors. They're talking about trading him. That's a rumor going around. Antonio Brown trade, Le'Veon Bell latest, Bryce Butler to Cowboys, and Dan Bailey to the...
Do you really think that trade Antonio?
That's the latest NFL rumors. Antonio Brown trade. Dan Bailey signing with the Vikings. If the Raiders will dump Reggie McKenzie and general manager, when Le'Veon Bell will return and Bryce Butler joining up with the Cowboys. Interesting. I don't know. Apparently he's enjoying himself, he's jet skiing in Miami, so.
I don't know how Miami's doing.
He's jet skiing, he's vacationing. He's holding out. That's what it is. It's a holdout.
He's still holding out.
Oh, yeah. Yep. That's what the thing is. He's holding out. So they may trade him off. Interesting.
Well, that's going to be... You know what? The Dolphins are 2-0 in AFC East.
Oh, go figure, huh?
I know it. They won last week's game 20-12 against the Jets.
Yep. Well, the Jets, what can you say?
Right?
Yeah.
Well, the Jets won one game. They're 1-1. Yeah, that's 2-0.
Yeah, I think he's held out. Now, Stephen, don't you think Le'Veon has held out long enough? Come on now. I mean, yeah, he's a good player, but, enough's enough. Quit acting like a child. Get back to, you're here to play football. Sorry.
Right, I know it. I mean, come on.
Enough already. Come on.
I know it. Let's get it taken care of, and let's get it done, and get on that field, and
play ball. Come on. That's what isn't this what you want to do? Play football, not hold out? Apparently not, but what do I want? Yeah, I don't know. So, I don't know if
he's... It really discourages me when players do that.
Yeah, it does, because it's all about the money then. It's not about the game at that point.
The love of the ball game, right? The football.
Yeah. 16 games, huh? Well.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. They're talking about trading him. That's a rumor going around. So we shall see.
When they start talking about trade,
yeah,
he better take.
He better wake up. Yeah.
Right, because he can be out the door that quick. And,
yeah.
They need somebody in that position to. I mean, come on. I mean, he's already got big money, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yep.
But he wants more.
Yep. Pay me already, he says. Okay. We'll pay you with a trade. We'll see you. Nobody's indispensable. Sorry.
Nobody's interested?
Nobody's indispensable.
Oh, that's right. I know it.
You know?
Has anybody been interested in him? And they can't talk to him, though.
No, they can't.
So, we won't know that answer to that question. Maybe he thinks that maybe he doesn't want to play for him anymore.
I don't know. He just
not happy. I don't know.
I just when they start doing this, it's like, you know what, trade him off already, because it's about the money now. So enough. 16 games already. Come on. That's a whole season he's held out. 16 games. So that's enough.
Yeah, that's taking it too far, right? Way too far, right there.
Yeah. So go ahead, trade him off. I'd like to see it.
He might not do that again. So easily to where he thinks that he can.
He thinks he's indispensable.
Right, and he thinks that he can dictate what he should get and what he should, and that's not the way the ball game's played.
Exactly. That's just crazy already. But Pittsburgh's, I don't know what they're going to do about it. So Pittsburgh, trade them off. You're already talking. That's a rumor going around. We shall see how true it is in the next week or so, probably. I say trade them off. They don't need. Obviously, they don't need them.
Well,
they didn't need them last year.
I don't know who they would have to choose from right now.
Well, they said. Let me check back. Who is? Dang, I can't remember.
As long as there's somebody that's out there, and you got to have somebody there to take it.
Yeah, they
apparently are they they leaving? Do they still have a 53-man roster?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Even fantasy football players are saying trade him off already. Let me see if I can find who's playing his position at this point.
When fantasy players start saying that, trade him off.
Yeah. Oh, you want to hear the price tag he put for the second straight season? Place a franchise tag on him. He was set to make $14.5 million on a 1-year deal. But that's insane.
Yeah, it is. What did not Patrick Von Miller? He had a 5-year deal worth 100 and. Well, you're comparing apples and oranges,
right. His backup, James Conner, he racked up 192 total yards in the first game, and two touchdowns in week 1. So there you go.
That's right.
But Bell has to return by week 11. They don't think he will until week 11 because he has to report in to reach free agency at that point. So there you go. So he probably will do so. But his replacement, James Conner, is doing just fine. Thank you. So,
I think so.
Yeah.
That's good numbers right there.
Right, exactly. So, you know what?
And what is he making? Half of that?
Probably, not even, probably. So, that's crazy.
And then you got the other problem, Denise, is do you really think that the other teams are going to want to pick him up with that
attitude?
That
No.
mindset with
Yeah.
with that attitude and that kind of discourages teams, organizations as well.
Yeah, absolutely. At that point, he listed himself, by holding out, because he's worth it. Okay.
Yeah, let's all you other players take a lesson off of him and don't do that.
Right.
This is one thing you don't do.
Yep.
Anyway, we've got we had some good games this Sunday.
Oh yes, definitely. Again, week 2, it's proving to be a good season so far. Crazy stuff. The last minute, wins in the last seconds. The ties. We've had ties 2 weeks in a row now. So that's unusual to say the least.
We were talking about the Ravens, Denise.
Yeah.
Sunday, they lost against Bengals. 34-23.
Yeah, go figure that. I couldn't figure that one out. I was glad to see it, but I couldn't figure that one out.
I know, and I didn't.
Excuse me.
The Bengals are 2-0 this
I know. Go figure.
So far.
Usually Baltimore is killing the division.
Right.
They're usually the ones killing their division. But they're not this year. So
well, I had heard talk that they were going to have a good season. They all were saying that they had the personnel in there to make that happen.
They probably do, but they haven't done it yet, which is a little strange because they're usually very dominant, especially in the division. So I just, it's like, wow, what is going on with you guys? Don't know.
The AFC North divisional.
Yeah. So, really kind of a strange situation. They're not used to that. They're usually, dominant.
What about, Denise, what about the game between the Patriots and the Jaguars?
Ooh. Wow, that was a strange one.
It was 31-20.
Yeah,
Jaguars.
yeah. They just could not get it together. They really couldn't. So I don't know why, but it happens. But they lost last season too at the beginning. So don't count them out yet. I sure ain't. So
I don't think. Yeah, you're right, Denise. I don't think anybody looks at it that way. Brady, he's a high caliber quarterback, and so
yeah, but he was. They have some injuries too, which I think is hampering them at this point.
And that may be the problem right there. The injuries.
Aren't they missing? Let me see.
You were talking about the wide receiver.
Amendola?
Yeah.
Yeah. Patrick Chung, he had a concussion this game. So he got a concussion. Somebody else got a concussion too, I think.
And that's what happened to. No, wait a minute. This person, now that you mentioned concussion, the protocol for concussion is that they've got to go through these steps that make sure that they're okay.
There's protocol for that. Yeah.
And now to what the line that right tackle that I was talking about for the Broncos, he had a concussion, and that's what his injury was.
Yeah. So Chung was out with a concussion. Maybe they'll clear him, maybe they won't. I don't know. We'll have to see. Patrick Chung is great. Let's see who else is on the injury list. There's some key players, I think.
And we've been pretty lucky we went into that first game with we were all healthy. Of course, we had some injuries, not major injuries.
Oh, yeah.
But
Rex Burkhead, he was also out, but he's a running back. He's limited with a concussion also. Hopefully next week he'll be back. We'll see. He's got to go through the concussion protocol, of course. So they got to go through that. So he's Rex Burkhead. You have Chung out now. So let's see who else is out. Was Hightower playing, or was he out?
I don't know, Denise, if he played or not.
There's Hollister. Oh, that Sony Michel. He got out with a knee too. He was he's a running back. He's good. So.
Well, that's too bad that he's got that knee injury.
Yeah.
I hope he isn't serious.
Yeah. So far they haven't said, but hopefully he'll get back. So. Marcus Cannon is out with a calf injury. Safety Nate Ebner is out with the knee, but they upgraded them to limited, so they're not out fully. But that Sony Michel, wow, he is he's a fast little dude. So Rex Burkhead, though, we shall see.
We're gonna have to keep an eye on that, Denise, to see what happens there.
Definitely. Josh Gordon, it looks like the Pats are getting him. Oh, yeah, Trey Flowers has been out. That's the one I was thinking of. Trey Flowers. He had a concussion. Patrick Chung, of course, knocked out with concussion. Jeremy Hill is done for the season with a torn ACL.
Oh, he's out.
Yep. So, we shall see. So, but we're supposed to. Apparently, the Pats have acquired Josh Gordon. So we shall see how that works out. So, yeah, because they played very uncharacteristically yesterday. But, everybody has bad weeks. Everybody does.
That's right. Right.
You can't be perfect all the time.
on any given Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. On any given Sunday. Very, very true. So, yeah, some really good games. We shall see what happens. Who plays Thursday night?
The Thursday game.
Yeah, I didn't watch the Cowboy-Giants game. I can't stand the Cowboys. Sorry.
I can't either. And we can be really good friends, Denise, because I don't like it. Cowboys, Patriots, Raiders.
Oh, come on. I like the Saints and the Raiders. I like Derek Carr. Don't forget, he was out with that broken leg all last season, so he's just getting back into it. So I think as each week goes on, I think he'll do better and better. I think he just has to get back into the swing of things, basically. Hi, everybody in chat. Hi. But yeah, I didn't watch the Cowboys-Giants game. I cannot stand the Cowboys. I am sorry. No offense, everybody out there. I don't want hate mail. Thank you.
No, we got a lot of Cowboy fans here in Colorado.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, glad. Good. Glad you will, Jones. Yeah, I'm sorry. I cannot stand the Cowboys. I just couldn't do it. I'm sorry. Let's see.
Now, I've got, for the Monday night game next week is Steelers against the Buccaneers.
Oh, Tampa Bay is on a roll, buddy. Pittsburgh's going to get their... Oh, Browns and Jets are playing Thursday night. Okay. Yay, another Cowboys doesn't like...
Okay.
Thank you.
We got,
So
who would you root for on that game?
The Browns. I don't like the Jets.
Right? Okay.
Yes. Okay.
It's
So
about time, Denise, I think they start to have a winning season, though.
their defense is so much improved this year. Tyrod Taylor, he's a decent quarterback, but like I said, he needs to let go of that ball at times. He, instead of juking it around and trying to make plays, throw the ball. That one play last week where they tied with Pittsburgh. I don't know who did the play calling, but this drives me crazy. You only had 5 yards to get for a first down. No, whoever called the play in, throw it downfield. That was the stupidest thing I've ever seen. I hate when they do that. You only needed 5 yards to get the first down and be in field goal position. You could have won that game. But no, whoever called that play in said, nope, throw it downfield, dummies.
And they went for the long ball.
That just drives me crazy.
What happened to Denise? They threw a long ball there downfield.
I'm sorry?
They threw the long ball downfield.
Yeah.
They didn't just try to get the first down first.
No, the play call came in for him to pass it downfield toward the sideline. Well, that was a stupid thing to do. You only needed 5 yards for the first down.
That was a critical moment, I guess.
Yeah, it could have been. They could have wrapped it up. They could have got the field goal, but no.
Well, that reminds me of the game with the Seattle Seahawks and Patriots.
Yeah.
Super Bowl, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And
yep.
he called it. What was he? Like within the 5 yard line, ready to score. Would have won the Super Bowl. He calls a passing play. And Carroll, I don't know what he was thinking.
I don't know what they think when they put these plays in. Why would you do that? Get the first down. You can get more yardage then, or kick the field goal to win. It was not hard to figure this out. But I don't know who called it in, whether it was the offensive coach. I don't know. But whoever it was, bad move there. Bad move.
Yeah, wrong.
Tampa Bay is on a roll, though. Pittsburgh is going to lose. You want to bet me?
How much, what's their, Tampa, let's see, what's the Tampa Bay record right now? Are they?
They're 2-0.
2-0?
Yeah.
Okay. And the Steelers are 1-1.
Yeah.
So.
No, they're not. No, Steelers are not 1-1. Oh, did they win yesterday?
No.
They lost.
No.
So they have one loss, one tie. They tied with Cleveland last week.
They were the one of the teams that had a tie.
Yeah, they have one loss, one tie. Pittsburgh.
That's right.
Yeah. Tampa Bay is going to wipe up the field with them. Sorry.
Well, who do they got in Tampa Bay right now running that team?
Who's the coach?
The quarterback. Who's
it's. I thought it was Ryan. It was.
I don't know because.
Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's yeah. He's been doing a good job then. If they're 2-0 right now.
Jameis Winston was a quarterback last year for a while. But Ryan Fitzpatrick is their quarterback right now. So, yes, he's doing a wonderful job. He is something else. They are a team to be reckoned with. So, Pittsburgh, if you're going to get your butt wiped all over the field Monday. Sorry, but you will. Oh, darn. I'm terrible, I know.
You're going to lose sleep over there.
So Monday Night Sports should be interesting, if nothing else. But yeah, Tampa Bay is on a roll. They are really playing well, and they are a team to be reckoned with. So,
well, I guess they're due then, because it's been a while since they've been even in the playoffs, I believe.
Yeah, they beat the Saints. Of course, like I said, they let the Saints come back. They could have lost that. And, of course, they beat the Eagles. Yay! And they play the Steelers. I don't like the Eagles either, but hey. But they play the Steelers. I'm sorry, you're going to lose that one, I think. That's my prediction anyway. So, and the Broncos play who next Sunday?
The Broncos play the Ravens next Sunday.
The Ravens, okay. Broncos should... The way Baltimore's been playing, well, Joe Flacco's usually pretty good, but Von Miller will take care of him, of course. So Ravens...
Yeah, they can put pressure on him.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So Ravens, you're going to go down, I think.
Yes, they are. They're going to go down. I see, even though it's a road game, I see a win, a W on our schedule for that game.
Yeah.
So, 3-0.
Absolutely. Ravens are going down. Pittsburgh's going down. So.
What about Denise? You think Raiders will do against the Dolphins next week?
Oh, I think they'll do pretty well. I see a win in their future. I really do. Go Derek Carr.
They've really hard, haven't they? They really have. And just a 1-point game yesterday.
Yeah, it's. I think, like I said, Derek Carr's getting back into it. He had a good training camp. I just think that because he was hurt all last season, it took a lot. So, but I look for good things. They're good ball players. I look for good things from them this season yet. I don't think they'll get in the playoffs, but they're going to have a good showing. So.
Well, that's what they said during the off season after the draft. They said that the Raiders were going to be a force to be reckoned with.
The Ravens? Nah.
No, not the Raiders.
Oh, the Raiders? Yeah. They will be.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be pretty much a lot of spoilers. They're going to be spoilers in a lot of games. I'd like to see them in the playoffs, but I don't know if they're going to get there. But they'll be close. They'll have a good season, I think.
Yeah, they're bound to have a good season.
Yeah.
I agree with you, Denise.
What do you think about that move to Vegas?
Oh, you know what?
Oh, that upsets me.
I don't think Al Davis knew what he was doing when he figured all this out, or his attorneys or whoever does that, agents or whoever does that.
Yeah. Well, Mark Davis's son is running it, isn't he?
Oh, he may be. Yeah, I think you're
Yeah,
right.
Mark Davis is, and that's his move, and I don't
He's
like.
over.
You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of when what's his face moved Cleveland in the dead of night. What a bunch of that ticked me off so bad when they made the move to Baltimore to begin with in '99, I think it was. I can't think of his name because I can't stand him anyway. He should have been tarred and feathered for that one, sneaking out in the middle of the night. That was so wrong on so many levels. But this is kind of it's like a kick in the teeth to the fans, I think. I don't think Vegas. I don't get why Vegas. Okay, the money. Okay, whatever. But the Raiders belong in Oakland. I'm sorry.
They've always been, not always.
Yeah, back and forth.
Right. I've always, when I grew up and I watched football, it was always Oakland.
Yes.
Oakland Raiders.
Yes, they were a force to be reckoned with in the day, weren't they?
They sure were.
Yeah, they all were. You had the purple people. Yeah, the Vikings had the purple people eaters. Steelers had the steel curtain. You had all these teams that were so good. And, of course, the 49ers had Montana.
Right. He's got 5 Super Bowl rings. So.
Yes, Joe Montana. What a legend. But, yeah, they played football. And like you said, it's almost going to flag football anymore. And it's that play with Clay Matthews really ticked me off because there was no reason to flag him for that. None, zero. Any officials out there, get it together.
I guess these officials are just beginning to show they're just starting out too, and they make mistakes. And, but it hurts you when the mistake is critical like that. And,
yes, it is.
Especially to a trained player like Clay Matthews.
I know, right? So, you got to work tonight? Oh, thank you, Stephen. Okay. Yeah, we're going to wrap it up here shortly. We've been on almost an hour and a half already.
I really hadn't noticed.
I know. It went by so fast. You got to go work tonight? Yeah. I just had fun tonight.
I did too, Denise. Before we do go, and I'd like to make a shout out.
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
Okay. There we go.
Okay.
All right, Denise, I'd like to make a shout out to all the admins in the Denver Broncos locker room.
Woohoo! Yes.
The ability and the quality considerably above the normal for there as they all work hard to support our Denver Broncos and the love and kindness they show to the members of the Denver Broncos locker room and also to the members as they have shown that what a true Broncos fan is. And
yes, great job. That is such a great... You do a great job on that, Gary. Very good. That is
we have, Denise, I think, one of the best fan bases.
Yes.
League.
Absolutely. you guys are awesome in that group. All of you are. Yeah, talk about true fans. Absolutely 100%. And you're all awesome. All of you. Good job, Gary. Good job.
Thank you, Denise. You're awesome as well. I really enjoyed tonight, and
yeah, how about
we could go on and on and on.
I know, right? But it's almost 2:30 here. It's only midnight, 12:30 there. So getting late for me. But okay, we're predicting Pittsburgh's going down. Broncos are going to win. So there we go.
There we go.
Any other predictions for next week? You got any other ones?
Okay, let's see, real quick here. You say we're going to take the Ravens.
Yep.
The Buccaneers are going to win against the Steelers.
Yep.
Cowboys and Seahawks. What do you think about that one, Denise?
Cowboys and who?
Seahawks.
Ugh.
The Sea Chickens.
I don't like either one. Go Seahawks. I hope they win over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's who I'd root for. If anybody plays the Cowboys, I hope they win.
I don't like either team. I don't like the Seahawks or the Cowboys. So
well,
yeah.
I can remember when they were in the AFC West. The Seahawks.
Yeah.
And
I guess go Seahawks. I don't like Cowboys, so I don't like either one. But if I have to choose, we'll do that. Any other predictions? We agree on the first two.
Well, I think it could go either way on the rest of the games, Denise.
Yeah, we just can't tell. Green Bay, who knows? Vikings have a good showing. Giants, I think Eli needs to retire.
The Giants are not looking really well.
No, they haven't for a while now. So I don't know. I think Eli needs to step down. I think it's time.
I agree.
You think?
I agree with
yeah. What about the Browns and Jets Thursday? What's your prediction?
Well, I'm hoping the Browns.
Yeah, me too. Let's hope they, defense has been there, so let's hope they get the offense together and maybe put a win together. Let's hope so. So those are our predictions. We'll see how they pan out next week, right?
That's right. Let's see what, somebody write that down and we can do like they do on Sports Center and
yeah.
And see what our record would be at the end of the season.
Oh, good idea. Okay. Okay, let me get paper here. Okay, I got it. So, Pittsburgh versus Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay win. And you're saying yes to that too, both of us?
Yes.
Okay, both. Okay. Broncos and Ravens, Broncos, both of us. Okay.
We did talk about Raiders and Dolphins too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Raiders, Dolphins.
They're
I'm going to go
in Miami. Denise.
You're taking Miami?
Yeah, I'll go with Miami.
I'm going to go with the Raiders.
All righty.
Okay. So we're split on that. Jets and Browns. We both want the Browns. Okay, and
Chiefs and 49ers.
Who's going to be the quarterback? Is Garoppolo the quarterback?
I believe so. He's still there in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Chiefs.
Yeah, I have to go with the Chiefs. Okay. What was the other? There was one more, wasn't there? Oh, Cowboys.
Ugh. Yeah, Cowboys and Seahawks. Sea Chickens.
Yeah.
Hey, the Rams. We didn't get to talk about the Rams. The Rams are looking good too.
Yeah, they are.
The Chargers next Sunday.
Who are they playing?
Los Angeles Chargers.
Oh, they haven't been doing too badly. They look good too.
They're 1-1 right now, Denise.
Yeah. They're not looking too bad. The Chargers, and they're playing. Who are they playing? I just forgot.
The Chargers are playing the Rams on Sunday.
Yeah. Vikings look good. I'm going to go with the Rams.
I would too. I would go with the Rams. I agree with you there.
Okay. Got it.
And Patriots, Lions.
Patriots. Detroit sucks this year. Detroit is really bad this year. Sorry, but they look bad.
Well, I thought they were in the running for Mac. I thought they wanted Mac over there in Detroit, but they didn't apparently want him bad enough.
Oh, Khalil Mack? Yeah, Bears got him. So they look pretty bad this year. So I got the Patriots is good. I think that's going to be an easy win for them. What do you think?
I agree. I agree with you.
Okay. Okay. Anything else? Those are pretty much the big games, I think.
I agree. I think we covered it, Denise.
Yep, and I got the record. We'll see how we did. Should be fun.
Be curious. I'm going to watch these games, and I'm going to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to wait till I get home. I got to work, but I will check up on them and see what's what. So
a lot of these games is that we picked too, Denise, or except that 49ers Chiefs. That's going to be a West Coast.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of them are going to be 11 o'clock games.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I work 2 to 10, so I'm going to miss the afternoon, evening games. So we shall see how that pans out. And we'll get back to you on that. So we'll see how we did. I think we did pretty well.
I do too. I think so. Let's see what it says when they get back.
Yep, absolutely. So thank everybody for tuning in and listening to us tonight. Thank you, Stephen, for being here, and Jones, and AWO, and Jenny, and Ike, and everybody. Bill, thank you for being here tonight. Appreciate it. So we shall see what happens. We'll see how we did. Maybe we should be playing fantasy football. I don't know. We'll see how we do.
Yeah, I wouldn't know the first thing about fantasy football. Never played it.
Me either. But we'll see how we did on these picks.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah. So thanks, everybody, for joining us tonight. Thank you, Gary. Great info. Great. I think this was a great podcast. So much fun. And I enjoy doing it with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Denise, as well.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll see you next week on Sports Talk. Night, everybody.
Good night.